right. One thing I was hearing at the faster speeds there was getting lost during the pull-offs again in terms of not staying on beat. But you definitely demonstrated you can play pull-offs well. I don't know if it has anything to do with like the turnaround going from the hammer-ons into the pull-offs. So basically, I got just like an add a string at a time version of what you were doing for the full all the way up and all the way down. So we're going to do this line by line. So I want you to get the first line up to at least 240, certainly faster if you can. I'll get this down to 240 before moving on to the next line and so on. Now, because of like the amount of notes we're using and whatnot, the ending is not always going to be the same. So this ending is the same as what you were working on. This one is not. And that's because we got these 3 extra notes at the beginning. And when we get here, we do end it the way you were practicing. But this last example, we do not. Again, because of the amount of notes that we have. Because I want to have everything end on a downbeat. I don't want anything ending on an upbeat. I want to end on the downbeat because it really helps make sure, helps us to make sure we're ending in the good place. If you end on an upbeat, it might be like, well, it's just harder to tell if you did it right. If you end on the downbeat, it's a lot more obvious. And then once you get all this stuff up to 240, go back to the all the way up and all the way down. So I'm just going to demo all this at the 240 so you can just make sure that what I do is what you do and so on. So, first line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last line on here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, that was bad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, do not go to the 5 at the end. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Should have just looked at the screen the whole time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the full 6-string deal. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, I'll be away from the work computer for a couple days starting tomorrow. The usual weekend thing for me. But go ahead and send videos over whenever you got stuff up. Let's just make sure every step of the way is looking good. So if you send over a video and you get that auto reply of me being out, just go ahead and move on to the next step anyway. So just anytime you get up to at least 240 with any of these steps, send over the video. Even if I don't get back to you yet, go ahead and send the next one. And yeah, let's go from there. All right, any questions, let me know. I will see you in your next videos.